In this video, Classification of Liabilities Part 2, we will look at the three most common categories of equity: preferred stock, common stock and paid in surplus, and retained earnings. Preferred stock has the characteristics of both long-term debt and common stock. What does that mean? Preferred stockholders take higher risk as compared to long-term lenders, but lower risk as compared to the common stockholders. How does that work? When a company is doing good and it distributes its profits to the owners, the preferred stockholders get their share of the profits first. After their share of profits is paid, the common stockholders get their share of profits. Here I just want to remind you that share of profits that stockholders get is called dividends. So preferred stockholders get a preference in payment of profits, which is called preference dividends. This preference becomes important when a company becomes insolvent or goes bankrupt. When a company goes bankrupt, all its assets are sold and the money that's available on the sale of assets is first paid to all the lenders. After the lenders are paid, the remaining money has to go to the equity holders. Here, the preferred stockholders get preference over common stockholders in receipt of their money. That's why they're called preferred stockholders. Another point to note in payment of profits or dividends is that the preferred stockholders are guaranteed a fixed amount of dividends forever. This is different from the common stockholders, for whom the dividends are variable and never guaranteed. Both common stock and preferred stock represents ownership in a company and a claim, i.e. dividends, on a portion of profits. But common stock is the fundamental ownership claim in public or private company. Common stockholders get voting rights and therefore have a say in the management of the company. Over long term, they get highest return as compared to other classes of investment. This is because their dividends increase as the company does well progressively. So their high risk is paid off with high return. The third type of equity is called retained earnings. Retained earnings is that part of earnings or profits of a company that is retained or held back by the company for reinvestment in the company operations for expansion or other purposes.